In the most uncertain of economic times, some of us have come to the question just how firm the floor is. Too many people know the feeling of the bottom dropping out.
But tonight, Galen Culver has a story of an Oklahoma City company that's been in business for 100 years now, but which had to overcome its own difficulties early on.
Most people walk across a floor without thinking much about how sturdy it might be or how it was installed.
It is the real thing.
But Steve Beckett has all his life.
We moved here in January of 1980.
Steve and his little brother Charlie grew up on floors. Their father Orville and their uncle Nelson were born into the flooring business too. The name Beckett has been around for 100 years in Oklahoma City.
This is the Southwestern OSU at Weather.
Installing wood floors in homes and gyms, firm footing is what they do.
There were four brothers, and all of us worked, some summers.
And after school.
After school, sometimes when they needed us.
But buried beneath the smooth finish is another story of a time when the footing wasn't so sure. A.J. Beckett wasn't a very good farmer. In 1910, he took to sanding and scraping floors and was making some headway in life, a wife and 2 sons, when the bottom dropped out. His wife died suddenly. He couldn't work and take care of 2 kids at the same time, so he dropped them off one day at the Bethany Children's Home.
I think that a lot of people would have just left them there and gone on their way. It would have been a lot easier without 2 kids, but he didn't.
It took a year, but A.J. got his boys back from the orphanage. He put them to work, too. Beckett became Beckett & Sons. Beckett & Sons became Beckett Brothers. 3 generations of solid footing.
Dad and Nelson, both, my uncle, would talk about it and with tears in their eyes. Just so much appreciation for their dad that he did come back.
The stage floor is going in at the new Armstrong Auditorium in Edmond. It's a $20 million palace for the performing arts. Steve and Charlie are installing a state-of-the-art floor that will last another 100 years.
The system we're installing here is the Action Power Channel. It has 8-foot power channels that have 2 layers of plywood and a rubber pad.
It could have ended so easily. So many businesses do. Lives change, people fall through the cracks. But through hard, careful work, the Becketts pulled through. Proof that a good floor is the most important part of a firm foundation. In Oklahoma City, Galen Culver, News Channel 4. Is this a great state or what?
Well, the Beckett brothers celebrated their first century with a party a few weeks ago. Their showroom's located on Southwest 18th Street near Meridian in Oklahoma City.